O Mother Nui, stretch high above this valley. Your starry body is our glory. Then see the hawk of yonder Ahurquit, his fiery splendor, oh so mighty. He brings a light for all our weary souls. He makes the broken spirit whole.
Welcome to today's deep dive. Imagine trying to contact a divine being, right? But instead of, vanishing into the desert for 6 months to fast, you're just sitting in your living room with your morning coffee.
Yeah, it's a completely different paradigm. Today we're decoding Damon Brand's 2021 occult text, Magical Destiny.
Exactly. And our mission today is really to understand Protocol 1. Because, we all know the grueling reality of the traditional Abramelin method, right?
Oh, absolutely. That required, 6 to 18 months of extreme isolation, fasting, all these elaborate rituals. You basically had to blow up your entire daily life.
Right. But Brand just throws that entirely out the window. He gives us this highly optimized, modern blueprint for contacting your holy guardian angel, but with 0 robes and 0 incense. So, okay, let's unpack this.
Let's do it.
Because traditional magic essentially treats the angel like some distant alien. Like you have to build this massive radio tower just to contact it.
Right, blasting a signal into deep space.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But Brand's method assumes the angel is already sitting right next to you. It's more like you just need to put on noise-canceling headphones to block out the world's chaos so you can actually hear them.
What's fascinating here is how accurate that analogy really is. Because the magic doesn't actually summon the angel,
No, it doesn't.
No, not at all. It tunes your internal frequency. Protocol 1, which he calls intentional opening, really just strips away the perceptual barriers of our modern entropic lives.
Okay, so let's talk about the physical mechanics of this, because it's so low-key. You just sit comfortably, no agonizing yogic postures, and you open your arms with your palms facing up. But I have to push back here. This sounds incredibly mundane. Is it almost too simple to actually work?
Well, I get that, but that simplicity is exactly why it works. It's the secret weapon here. If you think about it, historically, we usually approach the divine with terror, right? Or submission.
Through all that bowing down and trembling.
Exactly. And that creates this massive psychological barrier. But by recontextualizing the gesture, like you're welcoming an old friend for a hug, it lowers that ingrained cultural fear of divine majesty.
Oh, wow. I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, and furthermore, because the angel is omniscient, just your mere intention to connect acts as an automatic shield.
So that entirely replaces those paranoid, exhausting, banishing rituals that gatekeep so much of modern occultism.
Completely. Your intention is the only shield you need.
That is wild. Okay, so for the cognitive action, you essentially reach out mentally, right? You have something like, are you there?
Mm-hmm.
And then you wait for these very subtle phenomenological markers.
Like a sudden change in room temperature, maybe? Or a brief kinesthetic shiver?
Exactly. It's just a subtle receipt that your nervous system is registering the connection.
Wow. So what does this all mean for you, the listener? Basically, doing this Protocol 1 for just a few minutes a day shifts you away from desperate reactive magic where you're just seeking quick fixes. Right. It moves you toward true destiny alignment. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, there is deliberately no closing ceremony to the protocol at all.
Wait, really? You don't banish the space or anything?
Nope. You just return to your ordinary life. You literally go back to folding laundry or answering emails. It actively dissolves the boundary between the sacred and the mundane.
I love that. You're just carrying that receptive state right back into your normal routine. It really mirrors highly effective clinical anxiety management.
It really does, yeah. You're training your brain to stay open.
Which leads to this incredible observation of the text. It notes that feeling the angel's presence is like an agnostic suddenly hearing a choir echo from an empty church.
Just this spontaneous trigger of awe.
Right. Which leaves you with this final kind of provocative question to explore on your own. If this protocol successfully leverages our innate biological capacity for wonder to bypass conscious anxieties, could the true magic of this system simply be its ability to hack our own psychology?
That is a fascinating way to look at it.
Maybe it's just gently forcing us to put on those headphones, quiet the static, and finally stop hiding from our own authentic underlying dreams.